right. Good afternoon, everybody. We will call this meeting to order. This is the regular meeting for the Jackson Board of Selectmen, February 6th, beginning the meeting at 3:30, and it will be immediately followed with our second budget hearing. Thanks all for coming. We're glad you're here. We will start off by looking at our meeting minutes from the last meeting, which was January 23rd. And we have two sets of minutes to go through. The minutes from our regular meeting on the 23rd, as well as our first budget hearing, which was also held on that same day. So I'll start off by looking at our regular meeting minutes. There wasn't a whole lot to them. Did you get a chance to go through?
I did.
Find any edits or suggested
I would make a
changes?
motion to accept those minutes.
And as John won't be attending today, I'll go ahead and second that motion. And I have nothing else to add to the minutes either. So all those in favor of approving the meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Very good. And then next up, same procedure for the budget hearing number 1 meeting minutes. Again, those were held on the same day. And had you had a chance to go through, and did you see any edits or changes you felt were important?
I went through it. I didn't find any edits. I thought it was a productive and peaceful meeting. And I would be happy to make a motion to accept those minutes.
And I'll second that. And I have nothing else to add. I found nothing either. It seems to be pretty clear and straightforward. All those in favor of approving the budget hearing number 1 minutes as written on January 23rd, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good. Okay, next up on our agenda is just an update on action items. We had no action items from our last meeting. Just basically been working on the budget and preparing for the annual meeting, I guess, was the action item. So we can go right into agenda item number 3, public comments. Anybody at the meeting have any comments? Bill?
Well, I mentioned it unfortunately at the budget meeting last time, but maybe this time if it goes in the minutes, it will help us at town meeting. Just to clarify, warrant articles will, as I take them, i.e. the operating budget of the town warrant article, will do line item by category breakdown. I will accept amendments on those line items. It's been clarified that that is legal. However, it needs to be noted that the amendments at the end of the whole thing will take a full vote on the amended budget up or down or whatever. But those amendments still are only really advisory, because if someone wants to amend, and I picked on the police highway budget, okay, no, if somebody wants to amend the highway budget, $2,000 or $200,000, I'll accept that amendment, and it's up to the voters to pass the amendment or deny the amendment. At the end, we'll take a vote on the actual budget line, bottom line, as amended. But again, the selectmen can, within that operating budget, you stay within the bottom line, you can move line item any way you want. So it's really an advisory motion. But to clarify, we haven't done that in the last few years. This year, they've clarified that. We will be doing it. Just hoping that if people read the minutes, it might help through the explanation process at town meeting.
Yeah, thank you. And you had mentioned that, so we'll make sure that that's clearly contained in the minutes this time around.
And I'll explain it in my
right.
opening.
But the more people hear things, the more opportunities that people have to hear things, the more things are coordinated.
Any article can be amended, but you can't change the intent of the article. The subject matter has to be maintained. So if someone tries to change the intent of any warrant article in an amendment, that's not allowed.
Thank you for your comment. Joyce, comment.
I just wanted to, I noticed Bill said that the last meeting, and I wanted to tell him that I'm very happy that that's been built. I appreciate it. I'm one of the ones that complains, and so that this sounds good to me. It's an improvement.
Thank you for your comments. Another
Just to
comment.
answer Joyce, this has been an issue. I haven't liked doing it before, but that's what we're told we have to do. There's been a tremendous amount of buzz in the state about this whole thing through all the moderators and all 300 of them. 300 bills. If they do our form of government. The Secretary of State and the AG and the legal, local government center used, whatever, that was all clarified, and now they've very much stated that we can accept those amendments. So it's not the fact that I didn't want to do it, it was that the law said I couldn't do it, but now it's approved, so. Just
Very good.
not my intent to ever cut anybody off, but we try to keep things moving.
Very good. Another comment.
Yes.
Sarah.
So basically, we're going back to the original way that town meetings were run in that aspect, that we can say, to give direction to the selectmen.
You don't even have to say to give direction. You can say, I want to amend this specific line item up or down.
Correct.
Or a specific warrant article you want to amend it, something to that effect. Is the old way, you could amend and the amendments carried. And then several years ago, the legislature changed that.
Correct.
So when you do make an amendment, the amendment has to be voted on, and if it's voted down, the amendment goes away. If it's voted up, the amendment stays, but it's an advisory only. So it's still, but the selectmen, at their discretion, can listen to your amendment or decide during the year, we're going to move that money from this line to that line and carry what,
Right.
Other comments? Yes, Denise.
So the amendment is financial only because the subject matter cannot be changed. So it's
And if you overrule the moderator and the House voted to overrule the moderator, the Department of Administration will throw a whole article off.
Oh,
You can't, it's just not
I
allowed.
just wanted to,
That's an
I wouldn't
illegal,
go that far.
it's an illegal
I just
amendment.
wanted to clarify, it's financial only.
Well, it doesn't have to be financial. You can vote in a directive.
Well, yes
You
or
can
no,
say,
I know.
I'd like to make an amendment to recommend the selectmen consider something that may not be monetary in nature, but it can't change the intent of an article.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Any other comments before we move on to agenda item number 4 on our meeting agenda? Very good. Next up, building inspector's report. Kevin, how are you?
All right, good. We have 3 new building permits. One's down on 9 Spanisel Hill Road, that's Shady North. A new roof and repairing some rod up on the dormers. And one at 63 Eastfield Road, and then residents, a 20K standby generator. And then 118 Wilson Road, and the Gilmore residents, and another 20 kilowatts in the generator.
All right.
And that's it for district permits.
What else have we got?
And the only other thing I have is, I did some research on the old library. There was talk about shutting that down. And I did find out that there was there's some kind of heating tape on the, basically the sewer line that goes from the tank out to the leach field. And I talked to the electrician, and he doesn't really remember what make it was or anything like that. So he suggested just to pop the panel off someday, take a look what's actually there.
Heating tape, like
There's a heating tape somewhere that's the pipe's buried either 4 to 6 feet underneath the one side of the parking lot and goes out to the leach field. And they were afraid that was going to freeze, so there's some kind of heat tape that uses a tremendous amount of electricity to run on that. So I am asking everyone, what would happen if you shut it down? No one's giving me any straight answers, it's safe to or not.
Well, if you shut it down and the building's not being used, you're not putting any effort into
Right.
the pipe, you shouldn't need a heat tape
Hopefully not. The only thing that, I think Tim was saying was, possibly that one of the joints might pop or something like that, but who knows? I mean, I looked at the septic plan, it looks like everything's far enough down below grade, so hopefully that'll be all right. And then,
Because of frost heaving it might.
well, just the plowing, and if there's snow banks, like where the tank is above that, that's a good insulation for it, not freeze, but if you plow everything off and it's all bare, you
Right.
push the snow banks back, sometimes frost can get pretty deep. So, we'll look at it. I mean, that's, like you said, it was an option.
Yeah.
We were all looking at it. And what I did notice when I went through just looking at the plans, it was suggested to pump the tank every 3 to 5 years, and this is year 4. So that tank has, as far as we know, has not been pumped yet, so it might be something to put on the schedule to do this summer or something, just as a maintenance thing.
But is that kind of your sense that the big drain on electricity is coming from that heat tank?
There's another unit that actually gets the cold water that comes from the church over to the other building. There was a spec sheet on that I found out, and it's using like 4 watts per foot, and it's probably 60, 70 feet there. So I mean, looking at the bill, it's probably like $30, $40 a month just for that. But I think the real drain is the other heat that goes from the septic tank after the leach field. No one knows what make it is or anything. We just know they wired something up.
Okay.
So we'll find out more about that.
Okay.
The electric bill goes from $30 a month to $130 a month in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So that basically that $100 is for the heat tank. Yeah. And there's a heater down in the room underneath the building. That's on low. The room's kept at about 45 degrees. And I've been in there a couple times, and even on the coldest days, it's still right around 30 degrees underneath that building all the time. So that building, just to heat that whole room, up at 45 degrees, probably use it any time to heat it off. It's super low insulated too.
Mm-hmm.
It's all foam with 4 or 5 inches of foam insulation.
Okay.
And is it dirt floor or concrete?
It's dirt and stone and stumps, and then they built a little room in there and put all the mechanical stuff in there. And that's, like I said, all contained and well insulated. That's what's going on.
Yeah, well, thanks for the update. If you can trace back what the contact that can tell us about that heat tape that we're concerned about, let us know.
And the one more thing too is I have someone stopping by, but sometimes this week they're going to give us a quote on more insulation than we had.
Oh, you mentioned
yeah, there's spots that are missing. He's just been really busy, so he actually said this week, I think it's Thursday. So, I'll give him a call.
Would that be anything we would entertain before spring anyway?
That would just be a benefit to heating the place in and using foam replacing it.
Yeah, but I mean, that could considerably be done
It can be done anytime. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think it's real simple. It's all long insulation.
It is. Okay, great. Yeah, keep us posted on that. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
New business, nothing on the agenda for new business. John couldn't make the meeting to give us a transfer station update, but I don't think there's been any major new developments up there in the last 2 weeks. So, we're up to agenda item number 7, second round of public comments. Anybody have any more public comments they'd like to enter into the record? Very good. In that case, we can entertain a motion to adjourn and head right into the budget hearing.
I would make that motion.
Okay, I'll second the motion. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Very good. So we will